Welcome to the Alpha Code of Parenting. Today we'll discuss a very sensitive issue, which is 5 things not to say to a grieving mother. This is a very sensitive topic, and the reason why I'm raising it is because I visited a friend who just lost a child, and what people said in the bid to console her with the best intentions were off from my own point of view. I know many people might not exactly be comfortable or agree with some of the things I'm going to say here, but take a few moments and think about it deeply. You'll see some truth in what I'm about to say. The first thing they said to her that I didn't like, I don't think is right, is do not cry. The truth is, death is a very emotional occurrence, and the only way for you to relieve that stress is by crying. So, stopping a woman from not crying when she had lost a child is being very insensitive. You want her to hold in all that emotion. What will come out eventually is not the best. The second thing we should not say to a grieving mother is that your child is in a better place. This is very well intentioned, but it rings every bad note. What do we mean? As parents, we believe that our place is the best place our child can ever be. That is why you do not see parents go out to sell their children. So no matter the situation, do not tell the woman that their child is in a better place, even if you feel that way, because she has just lost a child that's from the best place that the child can ever be. So do not tell her it's in a better place just in a bid to console her. The third thing you should not say to a grieving mother that it is God's plan that her child is dead. That is very insensitive, no matter how religious you are. The reason is simple. If you cannot tell her why it is God's plan for her own child to die as opposed to any other child, then there's no need telling her it is God's plan, even if you feel strongly about it. So do not tell a mother that it is God's plan that her child is dead. The fourth thing that you should not tell a grieving mother is that she will have other children. The truth is, at that point, she's grieving that particular child. And even if you give her 100 children in replacement, it will still not cover for the loss that she's feeling. So please, kindly not tell her that she will have other children. If you have watched this far, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that you can get fresh updates as we drop them. The fifth thing you should not say to a grieving mother is that you know exactly how she feels. If you have not lost a child, please refrain from saying you know how she feels. Because for one thing, the death of a child is totally different from the death of a spouse, the death of a parent, or the death of a sibling. The reason is simple, as my mother said, that it's a child that should bury the parent and not the other way around. So if a parent gets to bury their own children, they suffer a serious emotional trauma that is not easily felt when you lose other people that is not a child. So if you are not to say these 5 things to a grieving parent or a grieving mother, what things can you do to help? One thing I find very helpful is to provide financial assistance. You see, the cost of a child's death might have cost this parent financially. They might have stopped work or spent so much for hospital bills. So what you can do is to give them financial assistance to cover up for some of the loss that they are facing, especially when you cannot bring back the lost child. Another thing too that you can do is to provide choice food. During the time of grief, mothers especially suffer loss of appetite. So you can provide choice food, something they don't eat often. It might help them rejuvenate their appetite. What else can you do? Try as much as possible to visit often. If you visit often, you are most likely to help them heal from their wounds, not just a one-time thing. What I notice is that after the first 1 or 2 weeks, the number of people who come to console these parents reduce. And this is exactly the time where they need people around them. So please, if you know anybody who is suffering from the loss of a child, help them emotionally, help them financially. You can also help them by always being present in times of need.